do you think about Snoop and Eminem beef?
So this is what my whole thing about that beef between Eminem and Snoop. I think it's snowballing out of control. It's getting a lot bigger than it should, and yeah, than it should be because it's all misunderstanding and it's all how people perceive things. Like at the end of the day, like Eminem was explaining, it's not what he said because he knows there are other rappers out there. It's not he can even get past like the tone that he used, but he said that basically he can do without it. But it's like, okay, cool. I get it, how you can take it as disrespect, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, that's like, I can do without, I don't know, peanut butter. It's not to say you hate it,
Mm.
you just, I can do without it. But so it's not to say it's really disrespect, but it's just how you take it. And then now I feel like people are just adding fuel to the fire, trying to make it bigger than it really is. It was his opinion. Everyone's entitled to it. What do you feel about it?
So you're saying whose opinion? You're saying it was Snoop's opinion? Everyone's
It
entitled?
was Snoop's opinion. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I somewhat agree with you on that. The thing is, all right, I'm 50-50 on it because I get how you could take things personal, especially if it's someone that you perceive close to you says something. You
Yeah.
could get into your emotion, right? But I also think that it didn't warrant a diss. You know what I mean? I don't think M needed to respond on a record, even though it was a minor jab. I still
Yeah.
think that crosses it over from an actual something that we could talk about, like it was your tone or you saying you
Mm-hmm.
could live without that shit. To, you get what I mean? So that's my
Yeah.
only
Yeah.
issue with it. I thought, and to be honest, I found okay. I'm a little biased. I'm not the biggest Eminem fan. I think he's one of the best rappers in general,
Mm-hmm.
but his content, I'm not feeling like that.
Yeah.
So I fully understood where Snoop was coming saying I could live without that shit. You get what I mean? Like I didn't think,
Exactly.
at least personally, that it was a full out insult. I think it's more of that's just not for me. You know?
But it depends
And
on
that's
who
how
you
I
are and
see
how
it.
you take it. And I like I said, it depends on who
Nah.
you are and how you take it. Like at the end of the day, I mean, I know I'm going, but like the N word. Some
Mm.
people take mad offense to it. Some
Like,
people, it's just a word. So what do you say?
that's, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, but like it's like that. Like some people will take offense to it, and some people will get really upset about it. Some people are like, okay, it's just a word. So it depends on who you are and how you perceive it. Like he took it as, oh, it's an insult. Like maybe it's because, like you said, all those other factors in there. Like I thought we were boys, we're still part of the same camp. Da, da, da. But then at the same time, it's like people are talking now about how it's because he turned him down for a verse on a song. And then people are speculating, well, maybe he didn't even
Yeah.
know this and that, blah, blah. But I'm saying, okay, if you had hurt feelings all this time
Mm.
and you're supposed to be cool enough with him, why didn't you just reach out to him, holler at him or something? Like,
I feel you on that. But what I'm thinking, well, that is a good question, to be honest. But if you don't feel like you're cool enough with him because he's turning down on a record, then it is what it is. You know how sometimes you could think you're best friends with somebody and some people be like, yeah, we're cool. It
yeah.
could be one of those situations. And
Mm,
them might have thought they were best friends to him, like, yeah, we cool. But I'm thinking, do you find, your opinion? I'm not trying to put words into your mouth or even throw this out there.
yeah.
Clearly, I am. Do you think that there might be some entitlement? Like, he's feeling that no one should come at him. Because what I'm saying is, anybody that's generally come at him, for the most part, he's always responded, right?
Mm,
And then I'm saying, judging from his fans and his stands, they hold him in high regard. You know what I mean? Like, if you go
mm,
to any of these comment sections about him, yo, Snoop is the worst rapper alive. Like, seriously, Snoop hasn't had a hit since, dude, 92. You know what I mean? 'Cause from
yeah.
what they're saying. So, do you think
Yeah.
that he might be buying into what his, you know what I mean, his fans say, thinking like
Nah,
no one should be speaking down on him? No?
I don't think so. Well, I mean, I don't know him personally, so I can't say I don't think so.
Mhm.
But I personally wouldn't assume. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, they're both up there. So it's not to say
Mhm.
Snoop's an up and coming rapper where it's like, oh, he asked him and he was just like, ugh, who are you? Get away from me. Ugh. Like, no, they both are known. They both do their thing. They both get down. They both get
Mhm.
busy. So it's like, I feel like it has nothing to do with that. Nothing.
Okay, so are you trying to say
But
that I was doing a Kerry champion reach?
yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Just a second. Just a second. Just so so basically, you think it's foolishness. All they need to do is talk. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, hands down.
Okay.
Like they're both men,
I,
grown men with
I
children.
I agree, but the only reason I kind of want to see a battle is just because everyone disregards Snoop Dogg. You know what I mean? And I don't think people respect how good of a rapper Snoop Dogg is. You know what I mean? I'm just talking about because they put Eminem on you know what I
Yeah.
mean, a different level. And I think that
Yeah.
they underestimate how good Snoop is. You know? So
Mm.
that's the only reason I'd like to see because I think Snoop could come out with some stuff that would
Yeah.
shock the world, personally.
You think they're
So
setting up for a
second,
versus battle between them two?
that would be smart, but I don't think so. I don't think
Okay.
so. But that would be smart. That would be dope. The thing is, I think that Snoop would win. I really
Yeah, he
do.
has definitely a lot more hits. A
Yeah.
lot.
A lot more hits and timeless. Like he has timeless songs. Like
Mm.
Eminem has some. I'm not gonna say he doesn't have some. But
Yeah.
when you talk about catalog, his songs like
Mm.
legit play till this day. Great
Yeah.
replay value.